Hello everyone and welcome to the Impact Play, impacting more than just gaming. I'm your founder and host Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yago, and we are your one-stop news shop for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and even music. We are amplifying voices from those respective fields and having those stories told here on the Impact Play. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content rolling. You can support us over at anchor.fm backslash the impact play backslash support via Patreon. Server Recruits and Above get the show ad free. Go to Recruits and Above, have exclusive access to not only the post show, but they can even call in to be a part of the live show experience, plus early access and so much more. Learn more and become a Patreon supporter today at patreon.com backslash the impact play, or even using our creator code the Impact Play, for we are an Epic partner. So with every purchase you make with that creator code, we do get a commission to help support us and further elevate us and take us to new heights and no extra cost to you. And this is the Impact Plays Review Cast, episode 153, where we will be reviewing the third episode of Moon Knight. So stay tuned and enjoy. Alrighty, folks. So I guess we'll get right into the review cast of the third episode of, I should say, the third installment of Moon Knight, the friendly type. So please keep in mind that this will be a timed exclusive for our Patreon supporters. So if you're not a Patreon supporter, if you're like this will be available at a later date to everyone else as well as the public for the public's consumption. But nonetheless, let's get right into this review. So when it first started off, it's the usual. It takes a while for it to pick up. We all know that there's three, I guess, four main characters of the show. So we have, I guess, the three, not the three versions. I guess the three sides of Moon Knight, where we have the main body, the main person in the show, which is Steven of the gift shop. We have Mark, which is, I guess, the person that's kind of living inside of him, as well as the third one, which is Khonshu, which is the god of moon, essentially. That gave Mark and Steven their powers. And it also seems like Khonshu was the one that kind of merged them together, that merged Mark into Steven. That's what it's seeming like. But nonetheless, this won't be a spoiler cast for this episode, but throughout the episode we'll definitely make there might be some little bit of spoiler type things in this review. So if you guys don't want to view this now, be sure to you could pause it or come back to it as soon as you watch the third episode of Moon Knight. But nonetheless, let's get into this. Where are you? Okay. So we're also aware of two versions of the suit, which is the hooded version as well as the suit version. But now we know that the hooded version is essentially Mark's version of the suit, as well as, and we also know that the regular suit of the costume is Mark's version of the suit. So whenever anyone takes over that body at that particular time, the suit also changes as well throughout this episode. I believe it changed twice, maybe three times. But nonetheless, yeah. It looks like there might... I'm gonna leave this one as a mystery. But there looks like there might be a third unknown variable into the Mark and Steven side of Moon Knight. We'll see. We'll see on episode 4. But nonetheless, it was phenomenal. Not phenomenal, but it definitely had The story wise, like it's connecting the dots little by little, and as it's connecting those dots, more dots essentially branch out from the main story, from the main arc. But yeah, so all in all, I'm gonna keep watching this. It's definitely piqued my interest. Nonetheless, I'm not straying from this at all. It's just I guess it's trying to take like a little input a little bit of comedy into the show as well. Some comedic elements, which is great as long as it's not just too much focusing on that. But it is focusing on the story of what led to Mark being embodied into Steven, plus the Kanchu, and plus all these other things that are taking into effect, that are not taking into effect, but more like there are other. What's a good way of saying this without spoiling? I guess factors is the best thing I can think of, or elements, different elements into the story. That's all I'm gonna say. That are, I guess, are integral parts of the story, I should say. But like I said, as we get into episode 4, I'll discuss that. I'll discuss what happened into that. But nonetheless, that's gonna do it for this review cast. So we'll see how episode 4 takes into play, if it answers one question that was raised in this episode, whereas is there another side to Moon Knight? We'll see. We all know the two sides of Moon Knight, which is Mark and Steven. And Kanchu pretty much gave them their powers, so I guess he's like a side of it as well. But there looks like there might be another side. There might not be. It raises questions as well, so we'll just see where the story goes, nonetheless. But on a score basis, out of a 5-star rating, give me a second. Let me collect everything and get a rating from there. I gave it a 3.5, a 3.5-star rating. Because the story definitely has me intrigued, especially this this unknown variable of Moon Knight. We'll see if it's unknown or known. But until this point, we don't know who it is. So at the moment, it's unknown. So again, it's a 3.5-star rating. So then, guys, let me know what you think of this review cast. But this is just my opinion, and I'm pretty much relaying my review onto the platform, onto this platform, the Impact Play. But nonetheless, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know your feedback by sending us a read email over at on the Discord server, leaving an email at readmail@impactplay.com, even by sending us a voice note over at anchor.fm/the Impact Play, for it can be read on the show, because this is just us giving back to you, giving you an opportunity to be part of the show. If you have any questions, any concerns, any feedback, let us know, and we might even play it. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ImpactPlay, where we do our live broadcast of the show there, as well as our live playthroughs and what have you, interviews, and essentially whatever we have over on there. And thank you guys so much. Leave us a review. I'm just running on your favorite platform. Have a great one, folks, and until next time.